Hello, my name is Wendy Kilpatrick. Our company name is MaterialsForTraining.com, and we'd like to introduce one of our longest standing courses developed for delivery by trainers called Managing by Achievement. First though, a word about the suite of courses we're developing, especially for trainers like you, either working in training and development departments or working independently. We've written these courses because we looked around, and what we couldn't find were courses that give you absolutely everything a trainer might need so you can just stand up and deliver. Especially trying to find trainers' guides that are anything more than a brief outline really, still requiring hours of preparation and input. So that's what we've been working on, and I'll talk you through how our courses differ from others and everything you get with them a little later. So back to Managing by Achievement. This is a really successful 2-day management course, and we've aimed it at managers who have perhaps been in the job long enough to start to recognise a few worrying gaps in their skills and knowledge. So what you're aiming to do when delivering this course is fill in those gaps, saving them, and those around them of course, months and years maybe of expensive mistakes and lost business, not to mention lost staff, while they learn on the job. And that's exactly how we'd suggest you pitch this course, by the way, when you're talking to prospective clients. Because not only does the expertise and insight you deliver increase the productivity of your delegates, but it also makes their departments and organisations as a whole more viable and profitable. So that's a picture you'll no doubt be happy to paint for your clients. So let me talk you through some of the subjects you cover. Apart from the qualities they need to become exceptional leaders, you share with delegates how to recognise and control all the stages involved in growing a successful team. Assertiveness is covered, of course, because that's so essential to control. Also, and this is because experience teaches us it's the number one subject that's always on the top of every delegate's list on management courses, we've included extensive and important new material on delegation. Now, we promise you this will answer all of their questions, and this is really the cornerstone of this course. When I'm delivering this course, delegates consistently list this as the most important element that they've learned. It includes things like understanding the learning cycle and how this affects a person's ability to follow instructions, knowing the difference between delegating, allocating, and plain old dumping. And we also include a unique and comprehensive checklist we've developed for delegating more complex tasks. And again, this is something we get really positive feedback on. There's fun stuff on motivation, communication, and the art of giving feedback that gets the positive results that you're looking for. In fact, everything you need to deliver a first-class man management course is here for you. So what else do you as a trainer get for your investment? Well, the software we provide you with delivers a trainer's guide with absolutely everything you could want, and we mean everything. A word-for-word script, should you care to use it, with directions for PowerPoint and flip chart, case studies, questionnaires, the lot, and plenty of interactive exercises, and loads of top tips we've picked up ourselves over 30 years of training. And top tips are all the little bits and pieces of information and ideas and input that we've gathered over the years. All sorts of subjects that you can think of. Things we're only too happy to pass on to others. And just like the PowerPoint slides and the exercises, we've given you far more than you're likely to need so you can pick and choose for each individual client, because we know that every client will have different demands from you, whether it's an internal client, if you're a training and development department, or whether it's an external client. They'll all want something slightly different, some different angle on the course, some different sort of input that they want from you. And so we've given you plenty of choice so that you can pick and choose what you put in. With regard to the script, it's exactly the same. Now, this script provides you with everything that you need to say from hello to goodbye. And we always say, if you can stand up and talk, then you can deliver one of our courses, any one of them. And that's how comprehensive our scripts are. And it's our guarantee to you. Actually, the thoroughness of our scripts make our courses a very cost-effective option, we found, for organisations choosing to use internal staff as trainers, because we literally provide them with everything that they need to carry out a course, whether they've done training before or not. You also get a really comprehensive delegate workbook, of course, and that's complete with notes that extrapolate out from the course material. There are copies of all the slides, exercises and so on. And there's also an action plan that they can take back with them, which follows out or carries on out from the course material. You have your daily lesson plans for yourself that clearly show you what module you're working on, what the objectives of that module are, the timings, the step-by-step instructions regarding slides, flips, exercises, and so on. So hour by hour, minute by minute, you will know exactly where you're supposed to be, what you're doing and where you're going and what you're going to be doing next. So everything is there for you. You'll get all of your PowerPoint slides, so you just load those up onto your computer and away you go. You get your exercise workbook. Now this contains all of the exercises that are in the course. So this is another added extra that we put in. So your exercises appear in your delegate workbook, they appear in your trainer's guide, but also we've given you them again in a separate exercise workbook that you can keep and work from if you choose to. Of course, there are your end of course feedback sheets that you will need to hand out at the end of your course so that you can give them out to your delegates and they can tell you how wonderful you were and how wonderful the course was. You get your achievement certificates so that those can be handed out to your delegates. They can take those back into their offices, put them up onto the wall. This is a constant reminder of the course, a constant reminder of you, a constant reminder of your organisation. And then there are the advertising flyers that are already prepared for you for marketing. And these can be used internally if you are a training and development department, or they can be used over the internet or however else you might do your marketing if you are an independent trainer. Talking of which, talking of marketing, we would normally recommend 6 to 8 delegates on our courses, although you'll know what numbers you're comfortable handling. Obviously, you will have your own rate card, but run as an open course, we'd anticipate, with the numbers that we recommend, a minimum course revenue of £4,800 every time you run this course independently. So, if you'd like to get a quick idea of the sort of material you'll be delivering with this course and any other courses that we have, then we'll be happy to have you link up with our site where you'll see hard copy examples or video examples of the material in action. Or if you have any questions for us, then please feel free to call and drop us a line. We look forward to hearing from you. Again, my name's Wendy Kilpatrick. The company name is MaterialsForTraining.com, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.